Listen, y'all, this one's real important, man. Another reason why I'm even doing these talks and stuff, man, I think it's probably why God has got me even doing this, man. But we living in sin, and it's not the sin you thinking. It's not the actual act. The reason why you can be forgiven for every act that you do because He's not mad at the act. He's mad at how you were even able to do it. That's where repentance come in. That's why he wants to change in you. He don't want you to say sorry for the act. He can forgive you for that all day. But how are you even able to do it? Right? So there's an old proverb that I live by that's not biblical at all, but it's given a definition of sin and what sin actually is. And it says that sin is making decisions in your emotions. Sin is making decisions in your emotions, no matter what emotion it is. If you love someone, then you can make some silly decisions, right? Right, men, ladies, come on now. If we hate somebody, we definitely can make some bad decisions. If we're anxious, we might make some bad decisions, or we might not even make a decision. If we're nervous, all these decisions that we make in our emotions aren't good times to make decisions. They aren't smartly thought out. They're not our essence making a decision. It's an emotion making a decision. Is it our physical flesh, our physical feelings, us making a decision, not the real us that we know what we want to do. Like we say, hey, I want to go work out every day. Then why don't we? We don't feel like it. So our feelings are making those decisions, which is our habits. So sin is just being in your emotions. And if you're in your emotions a lot, then that's your habit. And your habit is to be in your emotions, which is always keeping you making bad decisions. That's why we're in sin. And that's why we make these decisions that we have to apologize for later on. Right. So the most key thing is to sit down and chill, meditate before you say something. You know what I'm talking about? Think about what you even trying to say. And when you do make a mistake and you speak in emotion, then be ready to open arms to somebody to feel in a type of way, right? That you may have to reconcile. And you may feel all in the right on your end, but you still want to reconcile that because you know you made a decision in your emotions. And that's the most key thing is, did you make this decision? Was this a decision that you would have made if you were thinking? Would you have made this decision if you were not at all emotional about it? So if you can say that you would have made that same decision, then you know you made a smart decision. But most of the times we make decisions in our emotions, and that's usually not the best decision. You know what I'm talking about? So living in sin is living in your emotions, right? So we get out of our emotions and we make smart, intelligent decisions, and then we start to see good results. Hey, that's what sin is. Sin is a bad result. You know, doing the right thing is a good result. So now we see what bad and good is, sin and evil is, and you know, I mean, bad and good, love and sin. You know, that type of thing. You know, just see these dual things. Is really a choice in how you living and how you thinking. You know what I'm talking about? So how are you perceiving the world? Are you perceiving the world as it being down on you? Are you perceiving the world as loving on you? What is that? That's the attitude of gratitude, right? If you feel like you are grateful for everything that comes into your life, how do you think a bum can sit on the side of a street with no house and no nothing and be thankful and just be glad? Why? Because he's found something to be happy for. He's found something to be grateful for. He's found that one thing that he can say, man, at least I got this. But you can see a millionaire with everything in life, and he wants to go kill himself because he feels like he doesn't have enough, right? He's not fulfilled. And why aren't we fulfilled? Because we're in our emotions and we making decisions in our emotions, which gives us bad results. And then that keeps us a bad life. And now we feel like things are bad because it's all about how we perceive things. So if we would have been in a good emotional state, how would we have responded to those things that we responded negatively to? So if you were in a super pumped up mood and somebody came at you negative and you were like, nah, man, it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. But if they would have caught you in a bad time, you say, man, I'm with it. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever heard somebody say that? Oh, I'm with it if you with it. Yeah. 50 said something so point I always go by. He said, man, look, I don't want no problems. But if you want problems, I say no problem. But you know what? Why is it so quick to get you in a problem? Because you already with it. Stop lying. Stop acting like it's the other person. You really you ready and waiting for it because you put yourself in practice and habit for that. You said it out loud. Oh, I'm ready. If you got it, I'm with it. If you like it, I love it. All these things that we say that are just not smart. Like, why are you letting this other person's and how they do and how they respond and how they act till you change how you want to be? You ain't with that. That ain't what you was with in the morning. But all of a sudden somebody comes step across your path and now you ready to be, oh, I'm with the shits too. Damn, you are such a controlled person by any and everything walking on the street. Boy, oh boy, do you hear yourself? You ready to be controlled by the outside. You are totally not in control of yourself. Why? Because you're living in sin, living in your emotions. It's not about what you do. It's about how could you even do it? Woo! Look in the mirror, ask yourself that question, man. One love. I just wanted to share that message with y'all today. I'm definitely no perfect person. Please, please don't make me feel like I'm a perfect person by sharing this information. We got to be strong enough to share what we know is right, even when we know we in the wrong and in judgment of ourselves as well, right? So nobody perfect on this earth, you know what I'm talking about. Don't be scared to share what you know is right and share that to the other people, because at the end of the day, people gonna always look at you like, but you, but you. Man, don't be scared of that. They did it to Jesus too. You know what I'm talking about? But you. So, man, let's share some love, share some our experiences, share what we've learned in this world, share how we're getting along in this world. You know what I'm talking about? How we make it in this world, the philosophies that we living by that's helping us be successful and live successful and feel love, be loved. Share that information, because a lot of people out there who don't feel love, who don't feel worth it, who don't understand why the ruts they're in. It's all mental. It's all their choice. It's not what's around them. It's what they're choosing to believe about their perceptions of life. So let's share that information, y'all. And let's keep it going. I'm going to keep on pumping this at y'all, man. One love, y'all. Gold Star Money, man. You know what I'm talking about. For your non-owner occupied investment properties. If you want to get into some of that, please DM me. I'm having some great conversations with that as well. I have a course coming on the 1st. My website is up. I'm not going to launch it just yet, but it's up. I'm so excited for that as well. So be on the lookout for that. But one love, don't live in sin. One love, and don't live in sin. Get out of your emotions. Always make the right decisions. Ask God to make your right decisions for you. Ask what would He say in every situation you in, and I promise you, you'll come out with the best decision that you make for yourself and for the person that you're dealing with. But one love, deuces.